Throughout history, sound has held an undeniable power over the human experience. It evokes emotion, transmits culture, and sometimes, as in rare and mysterious cases, it can become the subject of controversy, so potent and unsettling that it attracts the attention of governments and regulators worldwide. There have been sounds, compositions, frequencies, and even entire recordings that have escalated from the world of art or science into international infamy. This is the story of one such sound, a piece of audio that has been banned in over 10 countries, shrouded in rumor, scientific concern, and widespread apprehension. What makes a simple sound so dangerous that it warrants censorship on a global scale? Let's explore the origins, implications, and controversies of the sound that the world tried to silence. The tale begins in a relatively innocuous setting, a small experimental music studio in the late 20th century at the crossroads of art and technology. Musicians and sound engineers were playing with newly accessible synthesizers and digital audio tools, pushing the boundaries of what could be perceived as music. It was in this environment that an unassuming, yet strikingly unique track was first produced. Its creators, fascinated by the psychological effects of frequency, modulation, and rhythm, crafted a composition not for melody, but for sensation. Instead of conventional harmonies, the sound was composed of layered, oscillating tones set at precise frequencies known to interact with the human brain and body in unusual ways. Listeners first described the sensation as intriguing and otherworldly, but soon reports began to emerge of unsettling after effects. Some claimed that listening induced headaches, dizziness, or a sense of unease. A handful described brief auditory hallucinations, distorted voices, echoes, or phantom sounds lurking at the edge of perception. Others recounted vivid nightmares after exposure. Rumor fed into rumor, and the track soon gained a reputation for its supposedly hazardous qualities. Curiosity grew into concern when medical professionals and researchers started analyzing the phenomenon. A few frequencies in the recording were identified as being close to known infrasonic or ultrasonic ranges, frequencies that, while outside the average range of human hearing, can sometimes produce physiological reactions. Infrasound, for example, has been documented to cause anxiety, chills, and even nausea in sensitive individuals. While the science was far from settled, the possibility of neurological impact prompted caution. Media picked up the story, amplifying claims with headlines that blurred the line between caution and sensationalism. Rumors swirled. Was the sound part of an unauthorized experiment? Did it contain secret messages? Could it harm children or trigger unsuspecting medical conditions? As public anxiety rose, authorities in several countries intervened, citing public health concerns. In some jurisdictions, distribution of the sound was prohibited outright. Digital platforms began flagging or removing uploads, noting potential risks and erring on the side of safety. For many, the banning of the sound only made it more alluring. It joined the ranks of internet folklore alongside other infamous pieces of media, said to be cursed, haunted, or encrypted with perilous intent. Listeners in banned countries circumvented regulations, seeking out illegal downloads in the dark corners of the web. The very act of suppression lent the sound an amplified aura of danger, regardless of its true scientific effect. But behind the hype and hearsay, more sober voices demanded perspective. Most listeners reported nothing more than mild discomfort. No conclusive evidence tied the sound to permanent harm. Public health officials clarified that the ban was mostly precautionary, an effort to prevent panic and safeguard vulnerable audiences. Nevertheless, the legend persisted. Today, the story of the forbidden sound remains a cautionary tale about the unpredictable, sometimes profound effects that auditory art can evoke. It's a testament to the enduring mystery of sound, a force that can soothe, inspire, and on rare occasions, unsettle in ways we are only beginning to comprehend.